And to the western region now, where three major rivers in the Ellembele District, namely Ankobra, Amazuri and Suble, are currently undergoing serious pollution due to illegal small-scale gold mining under the full glare of local authorities and regulators. Residents who spoke to City News at Anria accused some authorities of being involved in the illegality. City News' Western Regional Correspondent Akwesi Eje Annim has the details from Ellembele.
This wide area of a mining site with water gathered in pits is one of the sites here in the Ellembele District in a community called Anria. And what you see are some of the left over residue of mining activities over here. And what is happening right now is children within the community also trying to get some gold from these things just to make sure that they also go home with something.
We heard the noise of machines working in the bush, and upon reaching there, we saw these small-scale miners operating in those devastated hectares of land. Though they claim they are doing reclamation, it was obvious some were also doing Galamsey under the cover of reclamation.
Inti me fan se chief be mu na obeche Galamsey fo no omo so ye kroma fo inti yentumi ka se ye jeli omo ene e sa de a on hide those aman na yenhwe na yenye reclamation no inti reclamation ni yegusu ye.
We moved from the Anria community to Telekubukazo community, where a vast area had also been devastated by the Galamsey activities, whose pollution extends to River Suble and River Amazuri. Before leaving the scene, a passerby who directed us to the site was attacked by the residents, who heckled him and pushed down his motorbicycle. The Ellembele MPP constituency chairman, Samuel Kenya, who has been accused of engaging in Galamsey, denied any involvement in Galamsey, but implicated the DCE for collecting 70,000 Ghana cedis from Galamsey operators.
Meeting. Our constituency, catcher and some and also between 1 hour. Into between 1 hour, say no week is 2 weeks. And your constituency executives, 2 can hold no yes, sweep and how much chunk of 4. SZ excavated 7. No more we na the 3 days near tears or Mako meeting or DC office. I was watching for this case almost uncle back. DC for me, the area is what 70,000. From the miners, no Galamsey as so on Monko site.
The Ellembele DCE, Kwesi Bonzo, admitted the pollution of the 3 river bodies, including Ankobra, but denied operating a Galamsey site at Mile 7 and taking bribes from Galamseyers as alleged.
Personally, I don't even know my 3. And I'm not involved in whether small-scale illegal community mining. No. So I can't have a concession. Those sites came to our attention in the last couple of months. We had investigations into what was going on there. So 2 weeks ago, myself, I led a team of police and other members of DISEC to undertake a massive operation. And then we went to find about 7 excavators on site. Unfortunately, most of the operators had bolted before we got there. So we arrested some 5 people, put them in police cells, and then the next day, some people claiming to be owners of the excavators showed up. Now, the decision that we took as DISEC was that looking at the level of damage that has been done, it is better to keep the machines there to reclaim the land before we bring them out and take the legal processes. So in the last 2 weeks, in the last week, since last week Sunday, that's what, under supervision, the machines are doing on site.
Though the divisional police commander of Ellembele denied political interference, he admitted difficulty in stopping the Galamsey activities in his jurisdiction.
You organize an operation, and as soon as you leave the operation ground, deep in the night, then they will go back to site. And sometimes it has not been easy for us to operate in the night because we have to consider the safety of the personnel that we are working with. We don't have the equipment or facility to enable us to operate in the night. So that has been our challenge. very big challenge. You will not even know the time they will go back in the night, whereby you try to, follow up to go and prevent them. So it has been very, very difficult for us.
A look at the current state of the Ankobra River here in the Ellembele District tells you that the remnants of the activities of these Galamsey operators who are destroying the environment is actually manifesting itself in the color of the water. And the call by the people over here is for government to actually ensure that the ban on illegal small-scale mining actually takes effect. For City News, I'm Annim, the Ankobra River.
Rather disturbing circumstances there from the Western region.
Yes, and for me, I just want us to finish dealing with the coronavirus because that is what is really affecting the country now. But I still don't get why we are doing this to ourselves.
Yeah.
Just look at the water bodies. People have to use the same water as a source of livelihood, and we are destroying it. And the police is helpless.
Exactly, because the complaint is that when they indeed step in and make the arrest, then before you know, some unseen hands are interfering with their work, and then they have to release these persons that they go ahead to arrest. And
I'm not sure if they're not giving it the attention that it needs. Government, I must say, because you see, when this coronavirus came in, government is doing all it can because there's a likelihood that lives will be lost. This one is clear, it's visible. Within days, you can go. But this one, you may not lose your life instantly, but over a period of time, you realize that you are hurting people.
Exactly.
You are seriously affecting a generation. And I think that our leaders have to be up and doing.
Right.
There are so many allegations that have come up.
A lot of them. And now it appears we are torn between the devil and then the deep blue sea because we have coronavirus to deal with, and then behind the scenes, people are also going ahead to engage in some of these illegal activities. We are destroying the water bodies. We had there in that report 3 rivers. And we're destroying all of them. And you cannot imagine the number of people that depend on these rivers for survival.
And even in this coronavirus era, we really need water. People need water.
Exactly.
And the Ghana Water Company is now urging residents to now store water.
To store while they
What
can.
country does that? Unfortunately.